Hi. So I want to start with some thanks. First off, I want to thank Sorian for inviting me here today. I want to thank the math department as a whole for the wonderful experiences that I had while I was a student here. And I want to thank all of you for devoting a few minutes, 7 to 10 I am told, in fact, of your morning this morning listening to me blather on. So as the director of North America's only museum of mathematics, which is going to be a hands-on interactive museum where we bring math to life through physical embodiments of the mathematical principles so people can really experience the mathematics directly and personally. I feel honor-bound to include an interactive component to this morning's commencement address. And since we have a short amount of time together, we need to get started right away. So those of you up here in the front will see that there's a manila envelope. And if you have a blank seat in front of you, why don't you grab the one on the empty seat in front of you. It's on the back of the seat. That way you can pass yours back. We can get as many of these back as far as we can, get some back into the audience. If you open that up, you'll see that it contains 2 coins. And the reason there are 2 coins is simply to get the numbers. We're going to be doing a little probability demonstration today. And we need to get the numbers up, you see. And although there are a lot of you, in fact, I understand this is about the largest graduating class in quite some time, there are not enough of you. And that's why there are 2 coins in each envelope. You've got to play the role of 2 people. Now, everybody in the audience, you can join into this demonstration too, so don't be shy. All you need is a coin. Don't worry about having 2. We'll let these guys do the complicated stuff. Back there, you can just use 1 coin. All right, so what's going to happen this morning is, well, when I was doing my final preparations for my talk last night, I used the dark arts of mathematics, and I predicted every flip of the coin that you're about to flip. Okay, so I sat down and I pondered the immortal truths of mathematics, and I was able to divine exactly what sequence of flips you're about to make on your coin. I am talking to you. Don't pay attention to any of the other people around you. Pay attention only to me. I have predicted your flips of the coin. Okay? So it's going to work very simply. You got 2 of them. There should be a nickel and a penny, so you can keep them separately. Back there, you can just flip a single coin to make it easier to keep track of. Please do join in if you're in back and if you have a coin with you. It's very important. So here's how it's going to work. You're going to flip your 2 coins so you have them. You know what has come up. And then I'm going to show you on this sheet here what I predicted last night to be the flip of your coins. Okay? So go ahead and flip right now. Get your 2 coins up. Okay? Make sure you figured out what's how the flip has come out. So you've got your 2 coins, or you've got 1 in back. Okay. So now, is everybody ready? I have determined, and I know that back there you're not going to be able to see this, but the folks up here are keeping me honest. So the first flip that you made is a heads. Okay? Amazing, right? Isn't that amazing? I get your coin right. Now, there may be some of you that have a coin that does not show heads. It is possible. Those of you who are listening just to me, ignore me for a minute. Those of you who got a tails, just retire that coin. It's out. That was not a good coin. You don't want to use that coin, okay? So you're done with that coin, okay? Some of you may not have any coins left, in which case, sadly, I'm no longer speaking to you as directly, but listen in, see what happens with the other folks here, okay? So put your coin away if it's not a heads. If it is a heads, wow, I'm pretty good, aren't I? All right. Any remaining coins you have in play, flip again. Okay, looks good. And that coin, it turns out, is a tails. Okay, whoa, amazing, right? Not bad. Okay, so let's keep going. Any coins that remain in play, if you've gotten heads and a tails on a coin, that's a good coin, huh? Keep flipping those. All right, so flip again. And lo and behold, it's a tail, right? Right? Remember, I'm talking only to you. I'm only talking to you, okay? So heads, tails, tails. We're in good shape here. All right, flip again. Okay, here it comes. I got a heads. You got a heads. I predicted correctly that you got a heads. Okay, flip again if you're still in action here. Okay, this coin is a heads. Okay. At this point, does anybody, if you have 2 coins still in play, raise your hand. Okay, good. That's just about right. Okay. So excellent. So, but certainly some of you still have some coins that at least still have 1 coin in play, and some of you out in the audience, I'm sure, have coins in play. So if you do at this point, please stand up so we can see the few, the mighty, the proud, the people that have been flipping just right. Okay, very good. I see there's a bunch of people here. All right, guys, go ahead, flip again. Okay, and this flip, it turns out, is a tails. Okay, at this point, if it's not correct, if you can just sit down. All right, we're doing pretty well here. Okay, so I do see there's some folks still standing. Excellent. So go ahead, flip again. And this flip is a tails. Okay, excellent. We've still got some folks standing. Next flip. And this flip is a heads. Ah, you guys are great. Okay, here we go. Next flip. All right, and this flip is a heads. Okay, now remember, I'm only talking to you and you. I have just correctly predicted 9 flips in a row in that coin. I am inside that coin's head. Now, how much would you pay to know what's behind this last flip? Before you answer, just think what you could do, knowing the next flip of the coin in your hand. You could go into a bar in Las Vegas, get somebody, prime them with another coin, get them so they, think there's nothing special going on, and then bet them big bucks because you know what's going to come up on that next coin. All right? Let's see how it goes. Flip again. That's a heads, right? Yes, yes? No? Okay, sit down, yes? All right, here we go. All right, so we're going to continue. Next flip, go ahead. Okay. Heads? What? Tails. Okay, very good. So now you've seen my little, what? It is heads. Okay, wonderful. Flip again. Heads? All right, excellent. Here we go. Flip again. Heads? All right, I like this. All right, flip again. Heads? Okay, very good. So that was 13 correct flips in a row. How do you like them apples? Okay. So this may have seemed a little silly, but there are 4 morals to this story. And commencement speech is really the only time it's socially acceptable to moralize. So here I go. Moral 1, and that's the moral of the 14th flip, don't push your luck. Moral 2, this might seem silly, and it might be obvious what was going on, but people do this. People really do this, right? There's a standard scam, the NFL betting scam. You send out a few thousand letters at the beginning of the season saying, here's my free betting advice for the first game. Half that one team wins, half the other teams. You continue only with the people you got it correct until the end of the season. There's somebody out there that thinks you're the best football handicapper in the world. You charge them a lot for the Super Bowl prediction. Okay, so that really happens. And people try that all the time. But more subtly, for example, a company will start 25 different mutual funds. Okay, nothing wrong with that. But they'll run each one with a very simple algorithm, knowing that there's nothing particularly valid about that algorithm, but that over the first couple of years, at least one of those funds is going to vastly outperform the market, just by probabilities. Then they will tout, look what a wonderful fund we have, never talking about the other 24 that were all dogs and losers, and they'll bring in money that way. So watch out when you see somebody playing up the results of their past performance, look and see what else they did during that time. And oh, I guess I only have 3 morals. Sorry, I guess I can't count. But that's right. That's not what I learned here at UCLA. The third moral is that stuff happens and be ready. Okay? So if I understand correctly, the physicist Feynman used to say when he started to talk something like this, can you believe what happened? On my way here, I saw a car with license plate 6XJD345. What are the chances of that? Well, it's the same idea. There's enough of you, enough stuff happens to you personally, and again, I am talking just to you. Enough things happen to you personally in your life that some really wonderful, weird, and extraordinary stuff is going to happen to you, and be ready for it. In my case, it was that I got a letter, an email out of the blue a couple of weeks before I had to make responses to various jobs when I was switching academic positions that said, are you the same Glen Whitney who used to work for us summers at IBM? How would you like to sell out and join our technical trading firm? And it's not the selling out that's the point. It's the point of being ready to accept the unpredictable changes that come your way. Now, I'm over time, so I need to wrap up real quick here. But I do have one final obligatory piece on standard commencement speaker contract XJ43 that I was obliged to sign before coming up here. And that is, and I quote, you must either exhort the graduates to action or invest them with a purpose. And it just so happens, fortunately for me, that you guys do have a purpose. Most of the world has never seen the raw beauty and adventure that is the world of mathematics, but you select few are frequent visitors to that world, and so you need to be its ambassadors. I'm not asking you to go on a crusade, although there are positions available at the Museum of Mathematics, but that's not important right now. So it's really very simple. As you surely will soon hear as you go through life, oh, math, I was terrible at math. Oh, math, who can understand that? Oh, it's ridiculous, it's boring. Don't just grunt some kind of indistinct murmur of assent. Stick up for the field that you love. Maybe have a little math toy to pull out of your pocket like this one to show people the wonders of mathematics. In any case, say something about what it is that you love about mathematics. And the fact is that our society is constantly bombarded by messages about how important it is to teach reading, to make sure your kids hear a lot of words and language. We need those same messages for mathematics. Right now, that voice is silent, and we need you to be that voice. So join with the Museum of Mathematics in showing people the wonders of the mathematical world, and together we can help prepare America for the increasingly technological and mathematical future that faces us. Thank you so much. Good luck and enjoy.